is 12 minutes, all combined. So all of you on track, please make sure that you leave enough space, enough room, enough time between you and other cars on the track. You should not be overtaking during qualifying. If you are overtaken, you will be penalised. So please make sure that you leave enough space to drivers ahead of you or behind you, for that matter, to make sure that you can get your laps in fine. There is plenty of space on this track. There is also, plenty of you to ensure that there is enough space. So, I don't want to be seeing people overtaking or battling during qualifying. It's not what is supposed to happen. Saying that, if you are overtaken or someone impedes your lap, blocks your lap, etc., please do report it. If there is not contact, we won't see it. We won't be able to see it. So please report it, and that will be those incidents will be reviewed. Obviously, we are live stewarding as always, so please, any contact will be recorded and penalised where possible. So at the end of qualifying, we will get everyone's lap times into our cutoff system, ballast system, and then we will apply the ballast to those who are over their threshold. I'm not going to tell you what the threshold is. It's on SimGrid if you want to look at it. So yeah, we will apply the ballast to those who need it. When we head into the race, there will be a possibility for a red flag if 20% of the grid is involved in a major incident or multiple smaller incidents within the first 2 sectors of the lap. Red flag will be typed into the in-game chat 3 times separately in all caps. If you see this, please carefully pull to the side of the track. There is plenty of space, plenty of runoff here at Paul Ricard. So please pull off the track and come to a gradual and safe and controlled stop. We don't want to see people jamming on their brakes on the racing line and causing further incidents. You will be penalised massively. Please don't be that person who causes that incident because of a red flag. So simply just pull to the side of the track, come to a controlled stop, and then return to garage. Please do not drive to the pits. It will make everything so much quicker if you don't do that. There will only be 1 red flag tonight, and once a red flag is called, we will investigate the incident or incidents that caused a red flag, and those who are at fault will be penalised. What I will say is please stay calm, patient, and stay in the server during the red flag. Once the server is restarted, if you leave the game, leave the server and rejoin, you will lose your qualifying position. So please do not leave if you wish to race. Yeah. Stewarding. There is live stewarding, which will happen for the whole race tonight, and our stewards will investigate all of the contacts that happened between you guys. This will be posted in the Rookies penalty channel, which is there. So please make sure you read through that channel before opening a ticket to report another person for the same incident or to appeal an incident. Look through it, read through it, make sure you have the right information. We don't want to have, tickets opened for incidents that have already been been applied or been judged. What we will say as well is if you are moaning or complaining about penalties given to you, you will get a straight out timeout. We have no acceptance or tolerance with this. So please, 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 any moaning, any complaining, we don't want it. Doesn't belong in the Discord or anywhere.
Yeah. Indeedy doodly.
Blue flags. Obviously, keep an eye out for blue flags. As per the rules, you must adhere to them once the gap is 0.4 seconds. At this point, the blue flag cars must remain predictable avoid contact. But the lapping drivers, the faster drivers, must make sure that they can lap the other car safely, appropriately, and don't make contact. Any contact will be judged, as we said. You can flash your headlights if you want to get past, but remember, it's only 3 times per lap as per the rules. Yellow flags means danger. That could be a stationary car, a crash, a slow car, or anything. So if you are seeing yellow flags, be prepared to slow down, don't overtake, be safe. In-game chat should be allowed, is not allowed during qualifying and race sessions, but you must make sure that it is enabled so you can see instruction from us if there is a red flag or anything like that. There is no excuse for this. You will get a 5-second penalty for each instance you use of the in-game chat. As I've mentioned, tickets you can report after the race or appeal after the race. Please make sure you look through the outcome channel first. And then finally, do not DM any staff. We are not your servants, your personal messengers. Open a ticket, use the channels. I think I've covered pretty much everything. So if there is any questions, please ask them now.
Have you discussed how tight the pit exit and entry are on this track?
No, I haven't. Thank you for reminding me.
You're
Pit
very
entry
welcome.
and pit exit, as per the Toga Motorsport race rules, you should not be crossing the white lines. If this is reported, you will be penalised. They are tight, we know, but you are still expected to follow the lines and keep within them.
Follow the rules.
It is in the rules. Read them. In qualifying, you are clearly faster than a car ahead. Can you overtake even if they don't allow you to? No, you shouldn't be overtaken.
Nope. It's up to you. It's up to you to create your own gap to get your qualifying lap in.
Yep. Any further questions, boys and girls, and others? Jesus Christ, Matt, what is that? They're friends. And what about one cutting the track? What do you mean? After the pits?
Hold on.
You shouldn't be cutting the track. I don't understand. Yeah, you shouldn't be cutting the track. That's called track limits, my guy.
That's just track limits. Huh? Do you mean cutting the track and qualifying to be able to
Yes, no,
get more time? No, you absolutely should not be doing that. It's also in the rules.
Green light. Go, go, go.
This is the teamwork makes the dream work, I guess. But yeah, it's just great everywhere. And I'm trying to get over now. You say, penalty. You're the poor guys want to line up to see what the difference is. What do you expect? More timing. We're expecting the balance.
Hello, good evening. How are we all? Welcome to everybody on all platforms. Six Gad, thanks very much for sharing on TikTok. We are live TikTok, we are live on YouTube, and we are live on Twitch. Welcome to the final race of season 13 of Rookie Championship. It's been a privilege to commentate on all that has been happening. I'm just waiting for someone to go out so we can actually look at somebody rather than just a pit full of cars. I hope everyone's doing well. You are on hump day, so if you work Monday to Friday, then you are halfway there, my friend. If you work shifts, then it's just another day, unfortunately. Right, okay. We have everybody hanging on I can't even get... There we go. We've got a Formula 1 qualifying start. Everybody desperate to get out, and this is going to be interesting. This is going to be real interesting. Let me quickly run you through the standings. Now, tonight is slightly different. It is double points. So, whoever comes P1 in the race from all of the cars gets 110 points. However, let me run you through the standings for this evening. The rookies first up, we have Ollie Upton in P1, we have Jiri Lang P2, Wouter Gossai P3, Richard Baird P4, Samuel Sudden Wheatley P5, Christian Meyer P6, Alexander Molins P7, Ethan Paulson in P8, Johan van de Hoven P9, and Arjen Wienhuizen. I butchered names already, and we're not even 2 minutes into it. How good is that? I am so talented. On the amateurs, P1 we've got Fatih Kaya, our very own Paul Mank in P2, Jack Vetk in P3, Tom Davis in P4, Mitch Stratton P5, Josh Wood P6, Cairo Samuel P7, Mehdi Sadok P8, Piet Pirat P9, and Kevin Pikiri. I wonder if Mr. Pirat is going to be odds-on favourite for this, since the Frenchman is on his home track. We shall find out. We shall find out. Let's see who is going to cross the line first. It looks like 69 is going to cross the line first, if I can even find. There we go. Mr. Samuel, Cairo Samuel, as he comes round the final corner, foot down, full on, all the way up the pit and entrance and exit, even if I can use my words. Then sweeping left-hander, as you can see, this is very, very close with the pit exit. Demolishing all of the cones, as is standard for the first lap of any race in Paul Ricard. I love this track, absolutely love this track, and it should never ever be underestimated how good this track can be if you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, it is the world's worst track in the world. I'm just going to put that out there now. You have myself tonight for the full hour and a half or so that this is going to be, and it's a pleasure to finish off this championship with such a very, very strong grid. It really can be anybody's race tonight. If you've turned up, you have the chance of winning, really. As we see Cairo Samuel down that huge long straight, you literally could go make yourself a cup of coffee, come back, and your car is still trying to reach the end. As we see the 296 moving out, beautiful little slide there from Cairo as he comes round that. The three flip-up things, I have no idea what to call them. Those are the track limits. If you go over them, you have cancelled your lap. So far, Cairo's having a very good lap. Nothing invalidated so far. Sweeping left, have to take a very, very late apex. That corner just goes on forever. And again, you'll see the flip-up bollards and basically showing you that that is a track limit now. You've got a very, very long sweeping left-hander, power on, and then you've got a very, very tight right hand hairpin as he goes over the line to set the first lap. Hopefully I've not just made that up now. 155.7. That is a strong start to the lap, as we see some of the other cars starting to come over. Paulson 155.9 in the 296. We have Cizeron in the P3. P4 we've got Mr. Pokemandi, Mank putting himself up into P3, and then we've got Ollie Upton putting himself into P1. So already lots of different people setting fastest laps. At the moment, Pokemandi is fastest in Sector 2 and remains that way. Even exactly, absolutely. Cairo's a goat. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So, Ollie Upton fastest in first sector. We then have Mr. Pokemandi in P8 and fastest in second sector. And in the fastest third sector is Mr. Gossai in P2. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Having a look to see, we top 8 are looking very, very fast for their second lap. We're looking at Cairo Samuel, who has unfortunately invalidated his lap by the looks of it, unless our telemetry's telling us anything different. Paul Mancunian, 5/10ths up already on his, and that Mustang must just be an absolute dream to drive around most of the track. Maybe not all of it, but most of it. As you see a little dab of brakes, get the nose turned in, and just let the car, and look how close he's getting. As you can see, the Porsche and the Cairo Samuel behind. No, it's not Cairo. I don't know if that was maybe Gossai behind, but certainly very, very close to track limits. A lot of people hate this track because of the track limits. I do have to say Cairo Samuel and Tom Davis P3 and 4 are in invalid laps. Gossai is also in an invalid lap now by the looks of it, so plenty of victims falling to the track limits. Mank just trying to be patient as he gets round here. He's got a McLaren in front of him, but looks like he'll be able to get that done. 8/10ths up at the moment as Mank comes over the line. Where can he fall? P4 for Mank as he tucks very close in. Thankfully, you can see on the map nobody is coming out of the pits. Paulson very, very slightly faster on his lap, but it's 500ths at the moment as he negotiates the really tight left and right handers. You really have to be a wizard on your right and left foot. How's everybody doing? Are we all looking forward to this race tonight? I think this is going to be an absolute corker of a race. Mr. Banning down in P10 at the moment, 4/10ths up. That would certainly move him up to P9 if he can keep that going. That looks like an amazing livery that he's got on there. I don't know if he's done that livery himself or someone's done that for him, but absolutely superb. Ollie Upton still P1 at the moment, Paulson P2, Gossai P3. Upton is on his next lap, but he's already invalid by the looks of it, as we have Carol Banning just absolutely sending that BMW all the way down. As you can see, the Mercedes, beautiful Panda liveried Mercedes behind with the purple DRLs as he's trying to get some kind of tow. If you can get a tow down here, this is amazing. Hello Barry, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I hope everyone's going. Oh, that's not the way to enter that or exit that. That was a comedy moment there. Paulson 6/10ths up. Now he's dropped slightly now, but he's still round about the 5/10ths as he's going over the line. Paulson is about to take P1, and he does. He takes P1 again, still only the fastest in Sector 1. That is really interesting. Mr. Pokemandi, I don't know if the Aston Martin he's got set up has got some kind of bacon tray as a rear wing, but he's blistering. He's only one of two people who are in the 31 for the second sector. Borday, good evening. How are you doing? Yeah, absolutely, Barry. If you fancy some chatting, certainly come in. We've got Mr. Beluga down in P20, who's now 2 seconds faster. Vladimir trying to bring himself a bit higher up. Currently, the last person to set a lap at the moment. We've got 28 cars on this track, and I think maybe some people have decided not to turn up because they couldn't win. Paulson has returned to pits, but he has just pipped Upton, which is not easy to say, into P1. Again, only the fastest in Sector 1, Upton fastest in Sector 3, and Pokemandi still fastest in Sector 2. Absolutely breathtaking times coming up here. Just looking to see who's going to be. Tom Davis is 2/10ths up in that McLaren. Unfortunately, McLaren suffers a little bit on this straight, but if you can get up behind the wing of a car, you are plain sailing. It'll probably give you a good couple of kilometres per hour more, which on a long back straight is exactly what you want. This is a never-ending right-hander. You sweep out left, and then you try and get a late apex in to try and get the power on as soon as you can Tom now 3/10 up. I know Tom's not been very well recently, so hopefully he's feeling a little bit better. A little bit hindered with that McLaren, and unfortunately he cannot overtake. There is no overtaking allowed in qualifying, and unfortunately that's absolutely destroyed Tom's 2.5, 3/10 up that he was. Ollie Upton, Kaya, Mr. Kaya has just popped himself into P3 with 4/10 away from P1, and what about 2/10 away from P2 at the moment. So Kaya is on the charge. Kaya was very strong in Bathurst as well. This track, I think, hopefully will lend to his driving style as well. Cairo Samuel, P7 at the moment, back into the pits. Kaya's, he's on a little bit of a charge. He's got, he's got some serious 3/10 up there. Look, that actually looked like he was going a bit slower. It's amazing how slow these cars look, even though they're going full beans. Kaya 2.5 as he goes along the straight. He's not losing or gaining any time really, so he's absolutely matching the second sector time that he set. Ollie Upton has now set the first fastest sector 2 time. There we go. That took so long for my brain to actually work that out there. So Paulson fastest in sector 1, Upton fastest sector 2 and 3.
Evening.
Oh, hello. Are you well?
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
I'm
I
alright.
have come in to say hello.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
My plans were cut short tonight, so
that can
didn't
be
want to
good.
leave my first Scottish friend on his own.
Oh, I know. Well, I mean, the best commentary team in the world has joined together again, so you know the world is right.
Exactly. Hayden's spinning in his chair right now, hearing that.
While he's doing the dishes with his marigolds. That's the word I was looking for.
Lovely.
Ollie
I thought he
Upton.
would have been steering, but no.
Ollie
Ooh,
Upton.
hello.
He's going to be close. I don't think. If this straight was about another half mile, he would have got that. 400ths of a second between P1 and P2. Wow. And we're talking about 154.4s. So I am, normally it's a bit of a trade secret. It's on some grid, so I'm not really telling anybody anything they don't already know. If they have a red number as a background to, a red background to their number, oh my god. Like, I think Barry should do this on his own, because I am making an absolute mess of this.
I probably would be much better, don't worry.
So Paul Ricard for the rookies, which are the red background of the numbers, is a 156.53 or greater. For the AMs, which are the silver background or the grey background with white numbers, they are a 155.4. Now that is the ceiling time. It looks like P1 to P5 are going to have some very heavy ballasts coming their way by the looks of it. That's all I'm going to say. Barry, this is like a who's who of Toga. We've got Man, we've got Ollie, we've got Tom, we've got Cairo, we've got Kevin, we've got Pokemandi. Is this like an academy night out?
Well, after the because obviously we do group mentoring sessions during the Rookie Wednesdays for the guys. And like Ethan, Ollie, Mike were there, Kevin was there. You know, and it shows. They're absolutely cooking.
Absolutely. I want to know what speed Mank gets up to in the back straight with that Mustang. It must just keep going and going.
283 so far.
Oh.
But Pokemonday's going 288 in that Aston.
So he's driving without a rear wing, I think. I
think he's actually bolted off the car.
He's just got a tea tray slapped on the top just for the requirements. Interesting. So I've actually put on Driver of the Day. Look at me, I actually remember to do things. Tonight, if you're on YouTube or Twitch, then you have 1 vote per account, and it's exclamation vote space and then the car number you're voting for. If you have a Twitch and a YouTube account, you can obviously log on to both platforms. It gives you 2. Right, okay, well, this could be interesting. Shall we do a track walk? Do you feel up to doing a track walk?
I'll do a track walk, why not?
Okay.
You let me know whenever you're ready.
Okay,
I'm assuming we're going back to front.
Yes, we are. Okay, I am actually. Look at me being all set up. So I am facing P28 at the moment. Whenever you're ready.
All right. Cool. Welcome to your grid for the race tonight, the finale of the Rookie Wednesdays. Mr. Furby in the 44 Ferrari. Not totally reminiscent of a certain driver this weekend. Van den Hoven, the number 2 McLaren P27. Oscar Pratt in the 12 Ferrari P26. Mitch Stratton for Toga Academy in the 419 Lamborghini. Veen Huizen, if I've said that wrong, I apologise, in the 7112 McLaren P24. Beluga in the number 5 Porsche P23. Big Ches in the 43 McLaren P22. Dan Everard in the number 451 McLaren P21. Top 20, we're starting with Quellhorst in the 819 McLaren. Samuel Wheatley in the 222 McLaren P19. Baird in the 35 BMW P18. Banning in the 987 Beamer P17. Jiri Lang in the number 31 Ferrari P16. Not Rowan Atkinson, Rudy Atkinson in the number 18 Ferrari P15. Alex Mullins in the 989 McLaren P14. We have a Nissan on the grid, everyone. What? The number 326 Nissan of Cooley in P13. Sadok in the 299 Porsche in P12. Cizeron in the 998 AMG Merc, the only Merc on the grid. Michael Pocamonde in the V12 Aston, you nutcase, 444, starts off the top 10. Kevin Bakiri for Toga Academy in the 58 Beamer in P9. Cairo Samuel for Toga Academy in P8 in the 69 BMW. Tom Davis in the number 90 McLaren in P7. Ozduru in the 343 McLaren in P6. Paul Munk in the 808 Toga Esports Mustang. It's not the Academy livery because we don't have one right now, but that we're not saying it. That's just a quick point. Fatih Kaya in the 99 BMW in P4. Gossai in the 81 BM in P3. And the front row is an all Porsche Toga Academy duo of Ollie Upton and Ethan Paulson, the 2 guys who are going to cook tonight. And there you go.
My friend, that was absolutely amazing. Round of applause. So between Toga and Valkyra, there's about 6 cars that aren't in either of those teams. Oh man, there's some beautiful liveries out there, which we hope to see tonight. There's one particular one that I had a particular spin around whilst you were doing that, and I mean, anybody could win this, Barry, because it's double points at the end of the day.
Yep. It's going to be spicy, and it's Paul Ricard, it's track limits heaven. And by heaven, I actually mean hell. But, you know.
Can I also say a huge shout out to P1, 2, and 3, who are all rookies.
Mm-hmm.
Who are faster than the AMs.
I believe all 3 of the guys in the top 3 were in the mentoring session on Monday night.
Oh, there you go. If you're on Twitch or YouTube, !Academy will give you a link to a Google form. Fill that in. Please make sure you're part of the Toga Discord. It's going to be much easier for Barry and the other staff to be able to look at your application. !Esports will give you the link to the esports team if you wish to apply. Again, Discord, being a member, being in the Discord is always very helpful.
Being in the main Toga Discord is a requirement.
But there you go.
and we require obviously a set of lap times for it. So if you are looking to fill out that form, make sure that you have those to hand. If not, acquire them, because that makes it easier to go through the application process. And I will say, for anyone skeptical, the Toga Academy is our way to get newer people into sim racing and endurance racing. I myself am one of the heads of our teams, and I sort of oversee the academy team. And from that, we run endurance races and championships like this, and we get drivers in and give them help, give them coaching, and get them more comfortable in sim racing and endurance racing. And there's not really any expectation other than just doing your best, essentially. And they get us to learn. And you can tell, we have quite a few guys in the academy team, and there's rookie ones on the front of the grid. Shows how well that's working. So the guys seem to enjoy it. So it's a good place. We're pretty chill. Obviously, we are serious about doing racing and getting involved and doing well, but the general vibe is pretty chill.
Absolutely. And Barry's been a little bit coy, but he is the head of Academy at the end of the day. So Barry is the man that you want to speak to when it comes to that. But there's people that help out as well, because it's become a bit of a monster since it first was created, and is now so much more than I think anyone thought it would be.
We have more than 20 drivers in the academy. It's hard to keep up at times.
That is incredible, absolutely incredible. Amazing to hear as well, though, and to see so many of the academy drivers so high up in the rookies. You know, Kaya in P4 as a first AM. That blows me away. It absolutely blows me away.
Yeah, it just shows that, you know, because whenever the rookies are on, so we also have a Toga mentoring server, which I'm also, because I'm head of academy, I do that as well. A man that wears many hats, as you can tell. And essentially we use that for one-to-one group or one-to-one mentoring sessions. So if there's something you want to learn, like a particular car, a particular track, or you need help with something, you can open a ticket in there and get some help. All that's required is you own ACC, it's on PC, and you can obviously join the VC and talk and work through it, and are willing to learn, because sometimes you maybe get told things you don't like, or you don't want to hear, but that's the way of learning. You kind of have to be told. And it seems to be very successful. There's plenty of drivers that have done it. Martin Varga, who won last season's rookies, came to us, and we coached him, and he's now faster than I am, which is incredibly frustrating. But yeah, that's always pretty cool to see. And you know, we have myself and a number of our esports drivers help out to help coach people. There's actually a session going on right now with Mr. Callum Jones. He's helping coach Mitchell, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Tonight. It's actually at Paul Ricard as well. Yeah, that's for the Pro Series next week, so he's helping him with that. But
Beautiful.
no, it's very good. So if you know, even if you don't feel like joining the academy, but you want help with stuff, the mentoring server is always an option. You can find links to that in the main Discord server. There is a channel for it somewhere. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But there's a channel with a link to the server, and you can join and just get involved, create tickets, and get involved in discussions and so on. It's more for everyone.
Yeah.
And then anyone who's in that server, when the rookie seasons are on, like tonight's one, I will run group sessions with whoever wants to join, and whoever's running in rookies can join it. And it's just more of a group session to get familiar with the track, car setups, figure out, you know, where you could do better, you know, better your mentality, better your driving, and stuff like that. So it's, yeah, sorry, that was a lot.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. It's interesting to hear.
There's a lot of yapping.
Kazka, it is round 4, the last round.
The finale.
4, 5.
4, I believe.
Yeah, do you know, I started out myself there. So
we're gonna check for you just out of curiosity.
Just to confirm I'm not telling anything. So we've already got qualifying. There's a warning for not reacting to a stationary car for 44, and a warning for 998 for coming to a complete stop on the racing line during qualifying. We are ready to go. and we are on board. If I can get the right button. with,
I'll go to the back.
Okay, we're on board with Paulson as they see the red lights, waiting to change green for the last round of season 13. We are green, we're going, and we are watching quite a well-behaved pack so far. Look at Pokemon. Oh my goodness, he's going to need a parachute to close that off.
It's
Oh.
pretty calm so far. Someone's taken out the cones, but nothing serious. They're 4 wide into T2. Oh, yeah, there's been a bit of pinball action there.
Okay,
Three
yep.
or four cars off.
Right.
4 wide into T1 is not the smartest
It's
idea,
not
but
the cleverest. No, Kaya
I
has
commend the attempt, I suppose.
optimism, maybe.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Kaya has had a particularly good start. He is up into P2 and chasing down Ollie Upton already. Paulson has been moved to P3. I also saw there was a drive-through. Yeah, Mitch Stratton's been given a drive-through. Oh, there's carnage on the back straight. How there can be carnage on the back straight, I don't know. But
Yeah, what's happened there?
they came round and basically there was a bit of argy-bargy going on, and somebody turned the other person round.
Oh,
No red flag. So huge congratulations to everybody. It's probably very close to being a red flag, but yeah. So
oh
far,
no! That's a punt to pass. Oh, maybe not. No,
Yep,
Kaya's giving the position
Kaya's-
back.
yeah, I think he maybe
he hit Ollie.
recognised that.
That's good sportsmanship, actually giving the position back, as
Yeah,
that's what you should do.
Yeah. There was just a misunderstanding about the braking.
Yeah.
That's so. That is a bit of sportsmanship. Who's the one to watch, Rio? Oh my goodness, any of them, anyone in the top 10, I would say.
Any of the top 8 right now
Yeah,
are
absolutely.
poised to win this.
Wow, Kaya is absolutely on the back of that Porsche at the moment.
Ozduru is trying to find a way past Cairo, and he's struggling there in P5. You can see him waving around to try and see if he can find somewhere to make a move. Oh, Cairo, you're good man for backing out of that. You should, if you dive bombed Ethan there, we've been having words after this. No, Mike! No, Mike!
Oh no, Mike!
Okay, he's had a slide, but he's recovered it. He's okay.
Okay.
He's okay.
Kaya side, and Kaya has taken P1 up the inside of Upton as they come into the sequence of corners. Now the thing is Upton going to be able to get close enough to try and get a draft from the huge back end of the BMW as they come down onto the left-hander, which is basically full on. There's no braking involved, it's full on, but there's a bit of a gap. I'm sure they said 0.3 of a second between cars will give you quite an aerodynamic draft, but he's 0.6 off.
You get a draft up until about 0.8, but it's more powerful the closer you are, obviously.
Yeah.
Look at Pokemon Day and look at Ozduru. Oh, look at this! Oh, Michael, you brave man!
Oh my god!
There's a car off. Ollie Upton's off. I think he's had a lockup or something. What happened to you?
I'm just gonna go back and have a look and see.
Oh, he had the Porsche moment.
Oh, Porsche doing Porsche.
He had a snap oversteer in corner entry. He done very well to keep that out of the wall. Very, very well. I applaud you for keeping it out of the wall.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean that to me that's a save and a half.
Yeah, like to keep that out of the wall is impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Pratt looks like he's got past Mank as we come back on board again. He's fighting with Kevin Pikiri now. Oh, there's a car getting all kinds of
That's the
oversteer.
Nissan.
Oh dear. It's a shame that Nissan's looking really good. Yeah, Rio, I mean, Kaya was very strong in round 1 in Bathurst, like just drove away from the rest of the pack. Hasn't been racing as much. I'm trying to even remember if they were last week they were racing or not. So
Let me have a look.
it's yeah, I mean any of them. I mean Tom Davis is well up there, Cairo Samuel, Pokemande, you know. Any of them, I honestly couldn't say at this point in time because I think it's too close to call. But it looks like Cairo has got a little McLaren of Tom Davis behind him. Let's see Tom letting that huge wing of the BMW just drag him right along. You can see the McLaren starting to gain now. Unfortunately, he's coming into the braking area now. Is Tom going to go for it? He's having a look up the inside. Cairo Samuel sticking to the middle, moves over to the racing line, and Tom Davis side by side as they come in, a sweeping right-hander. Oh, and enough space given between both that it doesn't look like there's track limits, but Tom holds his nerve, and
that's a cracking
great
move.
That's a great move, and Cairo, well done for being so close and fighting. Tom up into P3. Tom could certainly be one to watch. Tom is part of our commentary team, and hopefully we'll be hearing his beautiful Scottish dulcet tones very soon as well. Ironically, Tom lives about 5 miles away from me as well, which was just an absolute brain mess when I was speaking to him. So.
Well, why don't you, if you two are commentating together, just while you go to the other's house?
And... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, there's been carnage at the back. Oh my God, there's about 9 cars involved. What is going on there?
Oh my goodness. I've rewound 30 seconds to see what is going on.
I'm looking from Gossai's perspective because he was very much involved in that.
I'm on board with Sadik at the moment. He was one of the ones that was. Oh, there's a tap.
Oh,
yeah.
the
no.
Porsche.
Oh no.
Oh, Mike, you are. That
Wow.
was so close to you getting taken out with that, but he gained about 6 positions in one go.
That was some impressive driving and some not so impressive driving.
Yeah.
So the moment Tom Davis not quite close enough behind Paulson to contend at the moment, but Tom is certainly on the charge at the moment, and that McLaren is the fastest McLaren on the track as we speak as well.
Yeah. Now I'm having a look at these standings as well. In the AM category, as it stands, Kaya will win by a considerable margin.
Oh, okay, right.
Because he was 4th in round 1, 14th in round 2, and won round 3.
Wow.
In the AM class. So, as Tom Davis is he's got Ethan. That's Ethan down to P3 now.
Wow. How on earth did that happen so quickly?
The same corner as well.
Same corner. He's obviously got some technique that allows him to get round there quicker, faster, and still able to hit the racing line. Well done, Tom. He's 5.5
as
seconds
it stands, Tom's going to be 3rd in the AM category minimum. Mike should hold P2 in AMs.
Oh, amazing.
Because Jack Weka isn't racing tonight.
Yeah.
And Kaya's in 1st, and then in the rookies, Ollie Upton is winning. And as it stands, I believe he'll win anyway. Jerry Lang is P2, but he's down in 14th right now.
Yeah.
Well, if we take this by class, he's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 8th in class.
Yeah.
Gossai's 3rd in class. He's 3rd in the standings, but he's even further down. He's 11th in class.
Yeah.
So it's all to play for, really. Ethan is down in 8th in class because he didn't do round 2. There is also a drop round as well, from what I understand.
There is, I believe so. I saw that.
It hasn't been applied to SimGrid yet.
Okay.
I don't fully understand how it works. Is it going to be applied after the round 4? I would assume it is.
I would assume so as well, but
Ethan could be a contender for a podium spot, especially if he does well here.
Yeah.
I think the one thing the Porsche is struggling with here is just the top end on the straights. Just everyone's getting closer and pulling in.
Yep.
But there's a battle for P5 going on here. Oh, Cizeron, that was nuts. And Ozduria has he's forgotten to brake for the double right-hander, and there's a Mercedes in the top 5. Everyone.
Wow, a beautiful looking one as well. Oh yeah, he just didn't get that car slowed enough. I think maybe he was concentrating on the Merc behind him a little bit too much. There's a 10 car I don't know. It's a train of some sort, but we've got Valkyrie cars. We've got Pratt on his home race. We've got Moreland, Sudden Wheatley. There's just, the list is extensive. Mitch Stratton, P27 at the moment, looking to try and take past Atkinson in the quite battered Valkyrie 296, and it looks like Mitch is going to get it on the inside.
Oh, what a drive out of the corner there in that Lambo.
That was brave and clever.
I think Atkinson got caught in that like 10-car pile up at the final corner.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and the Ferrari lost it on the exit.
Oh, we've got the Mercedes going sideways. Oh,
I think Atkinson had rear wing damage and he just lost it on corner exit.
We somehow Osduro's given the position back. I don't know if he gave the position back or if he was just something happened, but that Mercedes got all kinds of sideways.
The Mercedes is ahead.
No, I know, but he was behind, so he ended up getting oversteer mid-corner, and McLaren got past. But I don't know if there was maybe contact that's happened, and Osduro has given him it back. I don't know, but at the moment that is still P5. And Mercedes is looking very twitchy.
Yeah. I think that's the only way you can drive the Mercedes is on a knife edge. Otherwise, it's not competitive really anymore. I think it's just the Bob is just bad on it.
Yeah.
Because there's a bit of a battle here for P12, I think it is. Quellhorse versus Baird, but Quellhorse just got straight past him into. That's the start of the. Oh, but he's had a bit of oversteer and he's off track. Baird is going to come back at him. They're going to be going nearly side by side. Please don't dive that. Oh, never mind. The McLaren's went wide. And the BM has got through. And that is Baird retaining back P12. And there's a very angry looking V12 Aston behind him.
I wonder who that could be.
Mr. Insano over here. Do you want to know what speed he's clocked?
Go on.
291.
Oh, what?
That'll be with a toe as well.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I reckon he could probably do better than that.
Wow. Well, that's his challenge for today.
Hang on, the second fastest is a Ferrari.
Really?
Oscar Pratt.
Ah.
Is he running like negative wing and that thing? Hang on. All the other in the Porsche is doing 287.
Definitely must be with the toe.
That has to be with the biggest toe possible because that is.
Were they both behind Pocomandi at one point? Because I'm just wondering if his fastest time. He's a man to be behind if you want to get the fastest speed.
They're just making a full advantage of the toe where they can.
Lang has got the toe. He's right behind that Aston. Too far behind to make a move, but enough to get a nice little toe to catch the two Valkyries ahead.
Yeah, so as it stands, in AM class, Kaya is P1, Tom Davies is P2, and Cairo Samuel is P3. In AM, Ethan Paulson is winning the AM category so far. Cizeron in the Merc is P2, and Osduro is P3 in class. Obviously, the different colours is the different classes. The silver is the AM class, which is what we deem the faster class. And the rookies are the rookie drivers. Oh, it's Osduro's! No, that's not Osduro. Cizeron has spun it slightly, had a half spin, and he's been overtaken by Osduro. And Mike is pretty.
Yep.
Look at the Mustang.
The only Mustang as well, isn't it?
The only Mustang.
Yep.
Oh, Mike, that's some really good late braking. Very well done.
I have to say, for me, if there was such a thing as oh no, Upton's went off. I don't know if that was a braking issue or what happened, but that's released Cairo Samuel into P3, and yeah, I think to be fair, Cairo was a little bit faster maybe.
Yeah, I think the only thing is Ethan doesn't have to worry too much because he's still first in class, because obviously Cairo is a different class.
Absolutely.
So losing that place isn't a massive deal.
No, absolutely not. That's Oh, Mank is. Oh no, this. I
He's-
think this is. I think this is inevitable.
Oh, no. Please, please afford each other in the room. Please.
Wow, there is no holes barred here. Almost side by side as they come up, but it looks like it's just going to tuck in behind. Oh, Mank moves because Mank, I think, was expecting the move. Oh!
Oh! That's bad from the Merc.
Yeah, Mank was trying to keep that in for the track limits, and unfortunately that would have cost him a track limit warning, I would think. Maybe not,
Yeah,
but...
and the Merc has just pulled across like he wasn't there.
yeah, that was a little bit poor. So we have some... no, we don't. We've got plenty of contacts, but we don't actually have any penalties.
To be fair, they do get applied in batches, so
Ah.
they're not applied one by one.
Okay.
So there'll be a bulk of them coming in.
There will.
There is a few already been put down, but they'll be applied shortly. I can run through them.
Yep.
So we're gonna have 30 seconds for the 819 car for significant contact. Multiple cars involved lap 1. Remember, all lap 1 penalties are doubled. So if it's a 30, it's actually a 15, but it's been doubled, basically to sway people from making silly mistakes and silly lunges on lap 1. Number 99 is getting a 10-second penalty for minor contact position not gained. That'll be rear-ending Ollie. Car 18 is getting a 10-second for forcing another car off track, lap 1. And then the last lap 1 is 5 seconds minor contact position gain, push to pass for the 99 car. So that's the lap 1. And then the 44 in lap 2 is getting 5 seconds for erratic defensive moves. That'll be making too many moves because you're allowed 1 defensive line, and that's it. Oh, go on.
Yeah, sorry, it was a bit of a catch there from Quillhurst contact. Oh, my God.
That was the worst rejoin I've ever seen.
In front of his teammate as well, which has then caused his teammate to have to go off his return to pits. I think that's
You revolted in a crash, you rejoin like that, and then RTG. That's a little bit silly in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
the Mercedes has again at the fast right hander at the end of the back straight has just went pirouetting off. You need a really stable car for that fast right hander. Otherwise, if you've got a car on the edge on setup, it's like trying to steer a bucking Bronco through a chicane.
yeah, 100%. And like the Porsche struggles through there, which is why you saw Ollie have that oversteer moment.
Yep.
Because the Porsche's rear engine, and you're putting that much force on the car when the engine's in the rear, it can just pull the rear from you if you're not careful, and if you put too much input too fast. So I think he's maybe just put slightly too much input in, and that's what caused his slide. So it's very easy to spin there if you're not careful.
Kevin Piqueri just staying out the way of the Mercedes there. Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx things, but I think Kevin might get that P10 back at some point soon. Furby and Pratt fighting it out. 2 296s trying to, and it looks like Pratt tried to take a beautiful line there, but just couldn't. It's amazing how many different racing lines people take into those corners.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for that corner is you get a good exit.
Yes, 100%.
That's the only thing that matters in that corner. Is it doesn't matter what entry line you take. What is that? What is that defending? I'm sorry to say, Furby, if that's your attempt at defending, you're getting a penalty for that, Chief. That's weaving all over the track.
Yeah, but we saw that before from Furby. I can't remember if he's racing on a keyboard or a controller.
Maybe.
But still, that was a little bit extreme.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah. Bear with me while I balance.
He's undercut into that corner against Pratt. He's took the position, but Pratt, that's a dive and a half and a very good one. Oh, and Furby's just punted him out of the way. Oh, there's a bit of blood boil going on between these two. Oh, Oscar's sending it up the inside once again. Oh, these two are really going at it. This is fun.
It is.
But while this is going on, I'll go through the rest of the penalties as well, shall we?
Yes.
So the 299's getting 30 seconds for minor contact multiple cars involved lap 3. The 998's getting 10 seconds for minor contact position gained on lap 4. The number 5 is getting 15 seconds for causing a collision with a faster car. Oh, that's another contact between Furby and Pratt.
Yep.
That Ferrari will be getting a few penalties, I think. Now, Oscar, once you rejoin, you've overtaken off track as well there, Oscar. That's going to be... Oh! That's a mess.
I think 44 needs a little bit of summary justice, I think, is how we would call it in Scotland.
And it looks like Oscar Pratt has actually just pulled off. He's got a DT. I think he's left.
Yeah, he has. Yep. I don't blame him. To be fair, I go on.
And I'm still watching Furby, and I don't know what he's doing.
No,
he's now just pulled up.
Yeah. That's not how to race.
Yeah, no, 100%. That is horrendous. He's also just RTGing left.
Yep.
987 getting 5 seconds for minor contact position on gain lap 6. 998 5 seconds for forcing another car off track on lap 8. Car 31 5 seconds for minor contact position on gain, and the 44 5 seconds minor contact position gained on lap 9. Whew.
That was a lot to read out. Again, it was almost like the grid walk. Sudden Wheatley, who is chasing down the Nissan and doing really well, just hitting his points, breaking points. Hopefully I've not just jinxed him there by saying that. But yeah, a solid drive there from Samuel. It's still a few trains going on, but at the front, Tom's still a steady 5 seconds behind Kaya, with Cairo Samuel about 5 seconds behind, Paulson 4 seconds behind, Mank 3.5 seconds behind. Everyone's spread out, but we are watching the battles further down that are still ongoing. With we've got Kevin Pikiri and we have Baird, BMW on BMW.
Yeah, I can see a lot of cars have slowed down from the first initial laps. I think that's to avoid track limit warnings, and I do not blame them. Mitch Stratton's got another drive-through.
Oh dear, Mitch is having a bit of a nightmare. 23rd. He's done well considering he was fighting at 27th at one point.
Mitch, why are you stopping in the racing line? Okay, good man. Yeah, he's parked up for the day.
Yeah, Kevin Pikiri's BMW looks like it's been through the scrap wars already.
But this is the thing with Kevin. He always seems to just get. He's always just a part of
He's a magnet.
An accident. He doesn't really cause that many incidents. It's more he's just there at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say the first word of what I was going to say about Magnet, but he certainly gets it. Ozduru with a drive-through from P6. That's going to knock him down, and we're still probably got about 7 minutes left. So that'll be out with. He has to serve that within 3 laps as well.
Do we have a pit window in this, don't we?
Yeah, it's something ridiculous, like 37.5 minutes to go, and then 27.5 or something. It's really ridiculous. It's only because of the time of the length of race.
Yeah. No, so much going on at the moment. I just can barely remember half of what's going on.
No, absolutely. It's.
I have to check myself to be like, is this definitely right?
It's tyres and fuel mandatory as well, as we see Ozduru into the pits. A very short pit entrance and exit, but
the entrance is a bit dodgy.
The entrance is horrendous. It's like a 90-degree turn. There's no forgiveness.
Yeah, 100%. I was coming onto the main straight. The Nissan is under a bit of pressure now. That McLaren is trying to close in. That Nissan looks fantastic.
It does. It looks amazing. What a livery that's on it.
One of the big things, and I'm sure, was there a driver's briefing?
Yes.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure if there was, but I'm sure one of the things the driver's briefing would be the pit exit. I'm sure that was brought up.
Absolutely.
All drivers need, because the pit exit leaves you on the racing line. So you just got, if you're coming down and you're seeing someone exit the pits, or you're exiting the pits, while it's not ideal, avoid it. Know someone, if you haven't driven with someone before, just always assume that they may do something that they shouldn't.
Exactly.
Even if they won't, they might be the nicest person in the world, but you don't know that.
No, exactly.
And if
Yep.
you know, if you don't know that, you have to be very careful.
Yeah. I've even
So
saw people joining on the right hand side of track, trying to like not lose a position. The thing is, everyone has to do a pit, so everyone is going to have to do probably the same thing as slow down, because they're coming out the same pit exit, they're coming onto the same racing line, so it's not just like the one car's going to be punished by having to slow down or stop, but everyone will. There's onboard with Sadek at the moment is chasing Mullins down Sadek with a 30-second penalty. Has Osduru behind him, who was in P6 before that, and I have to say Ollie Upton back up to P6, that is pretty damn good going.
Yeah, I think they maybe just like, for example, like Ollie, I think he just struggled a little bit with the Porsche traction in the first few laps. Same with Ethan, which is maybe why they fell down a few places. But they've settled into the rhythm now, and they seem to be doing more than fine. They are both back to 1 and 2 in class as well, which is what we love to see. I'm assuming that's you, Mitch, in the chat, going, I tried my best on not entering that pit lane for a third time before the pit window. I understand. It's like, you know, I always like to just preach about driving on, but if you're at that point, like, you know, is it really worth it?
Exactly.
But
we do have the pit window open now, so just what, Kaya's got 20 seconds, that's going to be interesting. Tom Davis could very well Tom,
he's gonna fall. He's gonna fall. Hang on, 10 seconds there. He's gonna fall between Mank and Ollie.
Yep. That's painful. That's car 99 that's got the 20-second penalty.
One of those penalties was for I believe. What was one of them? I think it was for rear-ending the Porsche.
Oh yeah, yep. Which was pretty much lap 1, was it? Lap 2 maybe?
It was lap 1, yeah, which is why it was 10.
Yeah.
Because all that 1 contacts are doubled. You know, like it's to discredit people from making contact on lap 1, because nobody wins a race on lap 1.
No, absolutely not. I think. Sorry, you go.
No, I was just gonna say, like, sometimes it sucks if you make a slight mistake and cause a contact, but it's the way of the game, unfortunately.
It is, exactly. Forza got that heat on TikTok. This is Paul Ricard in the beautiful French countryside. It's the GT version, not the F1 version. Oh, there's 2 McLarens trying to leave the pits at the same time. But Kaya staying out. Tom Davis, 3.2 seconds. Tom is literally driving on rails. Hopefully I don't commentate as Corsa commentator, but he doesn't need to do anything. Like we've said already, you know, he is, in fact, who's in the pits? We've got Cairo Samuel and Ollie Upton into the pits, first to blink for those two, but they've only got, you know, it's almost a 2-minute lap, depending on how fast or slow you are. A 10-minute pit window is not long to try and get your pit done.
Yeah, five laps.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, well, I was gonna say something there and I've blanked. I've forgotten. Yes. Anyone who is driving the race and listening, if you have received a penalty, please feel free to appeal after the race. Penalties can be appealed, and if they're not necessarily a mistake, but if the decision maybe is too harsh, it can be knocked back down again, or depending on what happens, it can be removed altogether. Again, we're all human. Sometimes you never know. So sometimes it's not going to be perfect every time. So if you feel that you were wrongly penalised, feel free to appeal it, and then yeah.
We've got a stop go 30 for Mullins down in P21. That'll be for speeding in the pits, one would suggest, unless it's been issued by the stewards.
No, there's been no more penalties issued by the stewards since I last talked about them.
Okay, Kevin Bakiri under pressure still from Bear. Kevin is holding that BMW beautifully well behind him just now, considering he's got a front that looks like it's been through a masher or something. That bonnet must be flapping like nothing on earth on the back straight. But
Oh, it is. I'm watching them all.
Kevin doing an outstanding job again. Look at the difference in lines. Baird has got
Kevin was trying to pit.
Kevin, yeah, and he even had his indicator on. I mean, BMWs are not built with indicators, so
Nope.
so Kevin
As
had that installed.
As the motorway would suggest. But everyone, P2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all in the pits. Everyone's coming in. If this was me, I would leave it as late as possible because why not?
Exactly.
But that's just me.
Kaya is, I mean, that was an invalid lap. His last one, 157.0. So, interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on Tom for the time being, because Tom, hopefully, will come out and take over P1. I mean, he's driven beautifully, considering the amount of carnage that has happened. I would say that's a very, very strong drive.
Hang on, has Cairo pipped him there?
I think so, yeah. They're side by side now. Cairo literally went past as Tom was coming out.
Yeah. So, unless... let me have a look.
No, you're right. Cairo...
Oh! Tom was stopped for 40 seconds. He must have had damage of some sort.
Maybe, yep.
That he was fixing. But this looks like now, with Kaya's penalties, of course, it's going to be Tom versus Samuel for the win.
I have to say Tom's probably in a better position. He is going to get a huge toll all the way down here, which is going to mean both Cairo and Tom are going to blow past Kaya while he's in the pits. But Tom is so close to the back of Cairo's car at the moment.
And Kaya's in the pit lane. And so is Scissoron, the P2 car.
Yep.
Both with sizable penalties, so this is going to be interesting.
Oh, Tom has got an amazing technique for the double right-hander. Wow, he's he seems to have a knack for that. He's going very, very deep, and then he's getting, wow, what a drive. Tom has obviously either been practicing or this must be his favourite track. He is driving the wheels off this McLaren, and Cairo must just have a monitor of a blue and white McLaren behind him.
Yeah. No, Tom looks like he's got that McLaren down to a T on this track.
Yep.
They're just there's nothing between them.
Absolutely nothing. No, and that's then past Kaya. So as long, I hate to say this, they're both good drivers, so I'm not even going to have to say what I was going to say.
I know what you were going to say, but
let's leave the jinxery for another time. Wow, what a drive Tom's got out. Cairo having to go very defensive into the right, and now Tom's got the inside line, but then Cairo's going to have the inside line in a second. How's Tom taking this? Oh,
he's going to take it very deep to try and get a run out, and that's exactly what he's doing.
That is very tactical from Tom as well. I have to say, he's so close. He's 2/10. Surely this time, is he going to be able to do this on the straight?
He might. The McLaren doesn't have as much top speed, but with that massive hole being punched in the air, that will help.
Kaya's got a stop over 30. That's his race over.
Oh.
Speeding in the pit lane, unfortunately.
Yep, the penalties won't matter now.
Yep.
They wouldn't have mattered. Stocked with 30 is going to absolutely chew his race apart.
Tom absolutely pushing Cairo and making sure he's not getting on the racing line, which is then absolutely affecting Cairo. As this is Tom, this is almost Tom's corner now, as it should be renamed. He's got past him. He has got past
What a
him.
move.
Well
What a
done,
move.
Tom. Well done. That was outstanding. I am now renaming that as Tom's corner. What a challenge between these two, and Yeah, Tom taking that for what will be a P1. He's got 29 minutes now to hold Cairo behind him. We've got a little bit of cheekery going on. We've got Kevin Pikiri and Pocomande within a second of each other, so let's see what happens. Gossai now into the pits as well, so we now have our respective running grid at the moment.
Yep. As Kaya, well, he was going to be P4, but that's obviously now done as he's in the pits. So Mike will inherit P4 and actually a podium spot in category as it stands. Mike driving a great race.
That'll be his second one. I'm going to...
In a row.
Double check, yeah, because I'm sure...
Yes, he was P2 last week.
Yep, that's right. Okay, anyone on YouTube or Twitch, !vote, space, the number of the car. All the voting has been open since the start of the race, but no one's voted yet. So get voting. Who's your driver of the day? They don't win anything, they don't get anything for it apart from being able to brag that they got driver of the day at Paul Ricard, which is not an easy task in itself.
I have cast my vote.
Votes have been cast. Let's see. Yeah, it's working. Mr. Hayden on form today.
So, he's actually got it to work this time?
So interestingly, Ollie Upton, I don't think Ollie's quite gonna...
Window is now closed.
Oh no, yeah, Kaya's fallen to 12th now. That's a painful watch for him.
But he is still 6th in class.
He is.
7th in class. He's still 6th in class still, sorry. I can't count apparently. Not surprising, to be honest.
We've got on board with Southern Wheatley at the moment just to see how, and he is getting such a beautiful tow right along the back straight. Just not going to be enough for that Valkyra BMW that's in front of him.
Mitch, if you just voted for yourself even though you got 2 drive-throughs.
Oh, God.
Mitch.
Oh dear. Further down we've got Sadik, who is behind Everard at the moment as they're coming round. Yeah, a few votes coming in now, thank you very much. Don't forget, if you have Twitch and YouTube, you can vote on both platforms for different cars if you need to. At the moment, Ollie Upton with 2 votes, Cairo, Ethan, Mitch and Paul Mank all with 1 vote.
Hang on. I need to go to Twitch to make a second vote. I only have YouTube open right now, but I'm opening Twitch. There you go.
Sadik beautifully passed. Who is Mitch? Sadik beautifully passed Bannon there. I don't think there was much contest in that, but Kaya, I think Kaya's given up. He's still on the pits now, P22.
Are you not Mitch?
I thought it was Mitch as well, but
yeah, because you were talking about your
going into the pit for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Maybe it isn't Mitch, but why would someone vote for Mitch?
It's a good question.
Oh, poor Mitch. Poor Mitch.
I apologize if you're not Mitch. I thought you were based on the way you were talking about drive-thrus and stuff. I apologize.
Can't get much closer than that as he looks as if he's going to try and squeeze this huge BMW up the inside of the Nissan. Nissan's having none of it, continuing in the racing line, and still able to take the racing line, not have a track limit. Why wouldn't you vote for Mitch?
You are. This is why I was confused.
He's created a second account just so he can come on and be anonymous.
You're hurting my head. I had a long day at work and you're hurting my head, Mitch. Can't believe this. Nice one.
Brilliant. Cairo Samuel 4 seconds behind Tom Davis. Paulson 3 seconds behind Cairo, and Mank 8 seconds behind Paulson. Everyone's spread out now, apart from this battle, which is Nissan, BMW, and McLaren.
What a trio.
I know.
Yeah, we have about 24 minutes to go as well on the clock, so everyone's done their pit stops. It's just a straight fight now. See who can do what. Who's done the fastest lap? Assuming it was probably Kaya, who's actually
Kaya.
left the server.
Yeah, it's Kaya. I think it was a 154.
Yeah, because Tom Davis is on a 54.9 and it's not the fastest lap.
Paradise, hello, over on TikTok. Hope you're doing well.
Barry, you're not the only one with Twitch. Mitch, you vote for yourself on YouTube and Twitch. You can't do it on TikTok, I believe.
Yeah, TikTok is not integrated, unfortunately. So yeah, Twitch and YouTube are the only two you can vote.
Yeah, make sure everyone type in the chat hashtag blame Hayden. That's his fault. For not getting integrated with TikTok. No, joke.
I was going to say, even that was a stretch for blaming Hayden on that one, dear me. Oh, looks like the Valkyrie BMW's had enough. Going up the inside of the Nissan. Can he stick this? He's on the wrong racing line to get the ultimate drive out. Oh, that Nissan looks like he's going to come back here, is he? Inside switch.
He's not quite close enough.
No, Valkyrie's managed to keep that one going. So Mark Cooley relegated, to P10 in a Nissan at Paul Ricard.
He's 5th in class.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Oh, that was a bit of a... I was going to say an outbreaking, but I think that Samuel actually meant that. That was his racing line that was taken. If anyone doesn't take the racing line that I normally take, I automatically think there's something wrong with the brakes or something. Like, as if they can't take another racing line, but you know. Yeah, we power on. So Samuel fighting for P10 here, which is pretty good going, and as Barry says, you know, it's what, 6th at the moment?
He's 5th in class currently.
Yep.
Which is still good going. There's a penalty come through. I'm gonna go have a look. A couple more penalties. The 998 got a 20-second penalty for significant contact position gain. I think we saw that.
Yeah.
I think that's when the was that the Merc?
Yes.
Yeah, it was. And then 343 got 10 seconds for forcing a car off track. There's plenty of votes coming in now. Oh my. Oh my! Everyone's voting for Beluga.
Who has been a grey man all race. Beluga started in the pits as well.
He's running the last of the drivers still going, but that Porsche has seen better days.
Yeah.
Hang on, that's not a 992. Is that that's a 991. It is.
Wow, that's even more dangerous and scary then. Oh.
Yeah, drifting through that corner. I'm not surprised. You're in a 991, my guy.
I hope that wasn't a mistake. So the person who has gained the most positions from the start, Richard Baird in P5, has gained 13 positions.
Yeah, he's been cooking.
Ozduru is unfortunately the losing out here. He's 8 positions lost. Oh.
I'd argue Fatty Kaya is worse because
well, Kaya is, but he's now not.
Because he started what, P3 or 4 and he's now DNF'd. So
oh,
I don't mean that in a bad way, obviously.
No,
like, it's just more.
Chase is a
He
bit
DNF'd, so he lost more positions.
296 action going on. Have you seen the Twitch chat?
No. Oh, Mitch.
Oh dear.
Oh, I just saw the 991 locking up there.
Yeah, he locked up a wee minute ago. There was, I don't know if it was Cairo it went past in the BMW Academy.
Could have been. Ches is doing a great race at the minute. He's running in P12 or, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in class.
Yeah.
In the Maca, and he's under fire from Jerry Lang in that Ferrari.
Yeah, beautiful Ferrari.
do not like the Ferrari.
No, it's not my
Uh,
favourite. Like when it came out,
Oh,
you haven't followed us over on Twitch, Mitch.
Yeah, you need to follow Toga, or I'm removing it. I'm removing your vote if you don't follow us on Twitch. Doesn't count.
Oh man, but
Might just-
sorry, you go.
Oh, Ethan, I know you want to vote me on Twitch. I'm just gonna say this now, Mitch. If you actually do somehow win Driver of the Day, you're not getting Driver of the Day.
Barry, the boss, has spoken.
The track limit says no.
There we go. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh man, we've got Veenhuizen and Van de Hoven fighting for P18 at the moment. Two McLarens as they going down the back straight.
Yeah, both of them are. They don't look like they've got no damage on them
he
either.
backed
So
out.
yeah, I think he didn't want to be squeezed on the outside,
Yeah,
which is a valid thing to do.
yeah. But then, I mean, my point of reference would then be, well, you're oh, I think he's suffering a little bit from understeer, but
Yeah.
you're then forcing a driver who's there's a bit of Tokyo drifting going on. Oh, I'm not looking at you, sorry. That's Johan. Sorry, that was terrible timing there. Let's go to Pokemon Day and listen to this V12.
Oh, Jerry Lang's got past Chesm for P12. He's now hunting down Sam Wakely in P11.
Yep.
He's 1.5 off the back of him.
Mitch, I still have less drive for the day votes than the times I've been in the pits this race.
That's the real reason he's trying to get all these votes.
Trying to subtract.
Oh, Mitch, it's okay. We forgive you.
Just
You're allowed a bad race.
Exactly. Just watching Mr. Michael Pokemonde as he's driving about. Beautiful sound off that the old Aston Martin.
Oh, I'm on board with him now.
Just amazing.
One of the best sounds ever is if you go to YouTube and you type in the V12 Asset GT3 that's been straight piped.
Oh, what? Oh my god.
Oh, it is a godly sound.
Oh, I have to say, for a long time, I genuinely thought the Bentley was one of the best sounding cars out there. But like when you listen to the Porsche, any of the Porsches, it's just a different level altogether. Now you need to put a space in, Ethan, between vote and the
No,
number.
he's already voted. He
Oh,
can't
is
vote
it? Oh,
again.
he's just trying to sweeten Mitch up a wee bit.
There you go. I've countered him.
I mean, I haven't used any of my votes yet, so you know, if there's a subscribe or a something going on, then you know.
It looks like we're getting a clear winner at the moment.
I think we are. We absolutely are.
I mean, to be fair, it is absolutely fair to try and drive the 991 around Paul Ricard.
I mean, between him
You know
and
what I mean?
Michael, like, I would be tempted with the Lexus, just because I love the Lexus so much.
Oh yeah, the Lexus is a pain to drive, but it's fun.
Oh, I remember when the Red Bull Ring came out on ACC, and I went on to LFM with a Lexus, and I was the only one that didn't have any bop, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. Amazing.
I love Paul Ricard. Or not Paul Ricard, Red Bull Ring.
Oh,
My word.
Love it. Love it.
The Porsche cooks there is so good.
It's so...
Luke Wilson knows. He
He
stared at my rear bumper for 50 minutes.
I'm just
Never
looking.
forget that race.
That was a good race, absolutely. I think Cairo's maybe eased off slightly, but the problem is he's 2.8 seconds ahead of Ethan at the moment, so he needs to watch he doesn't ease off too much.
Yeah. He's 9 seconds back. I don't think he's catching him at this rate. It's just he's in the background lapping a car.
Yeah, Mitch says all 22 viewers vote for me, and I'll put my name on the livery for next season. Hashtag
Do
say
not
Mitch.
vote for Ethan, or not Ethan. Mitch.
Mitch.
Sorry, my head is fried today. I
Oh.
apologize.
It's yeah. At least you can almost speak properly. Jiri Lang is on the back bumper of Sudden Wheatley, who's trying to get past this Porsche as well of Beluga. This is all kinds of calamity waiting to happen, but beautifully done from all drivers there. Well done. And
Given the preliminary driver of the day the space he deserves.
yes, exactly. Come
You
on,
know.
Mark, we know you want to.
I think for this begging, Mac, you definitely should not vote for 419.
I have the power of 2 votes. This is the first time I've ever felt like this.
To be fair, unless we get a bunch of people voting, I think Beluga's going to win it at this rate. He's really
I think they are, absolutely.
running away with it. It's what we love to see. Friends of the drivers in the chat.
It is friends and family. I know Mank's got quite a following in the YouTube family as well, so it's great to see, and this helps you interact with us and tell us who you think was a really good driver. And it doesn't always need to be P1. You know, Tom's done an amazing drive today, but you know, the fact people are voting for Beluga, who's in what is probably one of the worst cars in the world, and racing around what some people might consider the worst track in the world. You know,
Yes. I dislike Paul Ricard very much.
see, I love it. I absolutely
No.
love it. I would race
I
Paul
do not.
Ricard over Bathurst.
Oh
There's a choice. There's a choice.
no, Bathurst is more fun to drive, but Paul Ricard's less of a death trap. So which one do you take?
Well, I like the fact I can't crash into barriers unless I go like 600 feet off the track somewhere, so that's my safety.
It's a valid reason, but I also love Bathurst because it's the thrill of it. You make a mistake, you die.
Yeah, that absolutely. There's no in between with it.
The mini endurance. I did the 4 hours. I did it solo because Peter wasn't available.
Oh man.
He had IRL things that he couldn't come and race it. So I did 4 hours solo. that was a slog fest.
Yeah. Florian.
To be fair, oh sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Florian, it's for driver of the day. If you've got Twitch and YouTube, you can ! vote space number of the car. You can vote for your driver on both platforms, but it's 1 vote per account on the platform.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, the Bathurst race, I was actually last on lap 3 because I may have had a skill issue with the wall.
Oh, that's terrible.
And then someone decided to go upside down and give me a second chance with the server crash.
Oh, Samuel, I am so sorry. I literally clicked on him when he got past Lang and then spun.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything because I was watching it as well.
I'm sorry for that.
Oh, hang on. Something's developing.
Yeah.
Mr. Pokemon is under a bit of pressure.
Told, yeah, and so is Cairo Samuel.
I've just noticed that as well.
Mhm,
Come
mhm.
on, Porsche boys. Cook.
Oh, so there's no confirmed. There's no driver instructions. Then this is a fight to the
No,
death.
no. Oh, absolutely not. As long as you don't kill each other,
Yeah, but
go
that's
for
true,
it.
Yeah.
the whole point of the academy is to just do your best and have fun. And the only expectation we give is do your best, and B, don't do something stupid and kill each other.
Exactly.
or everyone else. You know what I mean? Like, other than that, it's fair game.
Exactly. Greenicle, I think you're Eric. Hopefully I remember that right. Bathurst any day, you are a crazy man. Mitch, you've never driven Bathurst, don't do it. Don't ever drive in it. It's horrible. It is horrible. This could be a photo finish for Toga Academy.
Would be.
You know, we've got Mank in P4 as well, so this is a very strong showing for the Toga team. in general. And and again, we spoke about it at the start, but I think it's hats off to Barry and the other drivers of these sports and the staff who are able to donate the time to help these drivers learn car craft, racecraft, tracks, and genuinely you're seeing the what happens at the academy. You're seeing the results of it here.
Yeah. And while you're talking, Mac, I hope you've got the Michael versus Ollie up battle going on, because he is pushing that Aston round the corners.
Oh, is he? Is he? I'm on them with Cairo and Ethan at the moment. I can't take my eyes off them.
I wonder, is Cairo suffering with tyre pressures?
Could
Because
be.
he's fallen off massively.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like this is going to be. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say anything at the moment until I see what happens.
Right, come on, boys, keep it clean. Ethan backing off a little bit there.
Yep.
Smart decision.
It was. There's no point in trying to fight going into that corner.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, someone will die.
Eric, you like Bathurst a bit too much, just sending it everywhere. Great fun. Oh, come on. Eric, you are clinically insane, my friend. Ethan.
The only good thing about Michael being ahead of Ollie at the moment is the toe he is getting.
He is going to be the fastest Porsche in the world at some point very, very soon. God, you can
Yeah.
hear both engines redlining.
Oh, fantastic sounds. Two of the best sounding engines in the game.
Oh, I mean, nobody can blow a Porsche engine up on this game. Like, it's never been done before.
Are you referencing me blowing my engine in the formation lap?
I may be, yes.
Yeah, I did that in an LFM race. Red Bull Ring, actually, of all tracks. Oh, Ollie he's so close to getting past, but he just can't get that enough side by side through the corners. You can tell he's got the superior cornering ability. It's just he can't quite get enough.
Ooh, I thought Ethan was going to go for a little, not a dive as such, but a little mimic just to see what Cairo was going to do.
Side by side, Porsche versus Aston.
I think
I think the problem is the Aston's gonna run away here.
Michael's waving at him in the rear window there.
This is the problem in Sector 3. Ollie just needs to get a really good run, get past him and run away before. Oh, look at the run out of T2.
He just doesn't have the power.
the power's just not there.
It's not, and they're coming up to back marker. Oh, I thought Michael had totally just mistimed his braking. Sudden Wheatley passing Ches for P12, so try and get his McLaren back up again. Look how close his Porsche is now.
Oh, he's so
no!
close.
Oh, I think Michael's had to lift off, but I think Ollie also did as well. Oh, Ollie's been left. Ollie's been absolutely hung out to dry.
He's still close enough. It's fine. He just needs to stay in the toe. Oh, those engine noises.
I know. Like, it goes against every fibre of your being if you're not a race driver. Flux on YouTube, Barry, I'm literally slogging on M4 around a flooded Silverstone for a race next Sunday to avoid doing practice for FGT at PR this Sunday.
Henry, fair enough. Paul Ricard is not everyone's cup of tea. I don't like it, but I'm learning to drive it.
Exactly.
And I'm doing it in the Bentley of all cars as well.
Oh, man.
Like, you know, like the Bentley is a slogfest at the best of times. You should have seen it at Silverstone.
Oh.
You could not keep it in a straight line through Maggots and Beckett's. It spent more time sideways in a straight line through Maggots and Beckett's.
Oh, man.
Every single lap.
The votes
This
are coming in.
this battle for 7th and 8th is fantastic.
So is second and third. Ethan starting to come back again. Maybe a little bit closer this time, but not enough to be able to make a challenge. Both move to the left-hand side as they want a gentle tap of the brakes as they let the car drift round that. Full on the power again, trying to avoid those bollards. And I mean, this still could go down to the last lap here. Every point counts.
I'm watching the Ollie Michael battle, and Ollie almost hit him in the rear because the Porsche got so much better cornering ability.
And then the Aston just drives away from him.
Well, hang on, they're side by side here, on the back straight.
Yeah.
The Aston will pull away.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, we've got a surge of votes for Ollie for driver of the day.
We have 8 votes for Ollie so far, 6 for Beluga, and 2 for Ethan, Mitch, and Pokemon.
I don't blame everyone voting for Ollie. This is a mega battle to watch. Oh, Michael's going very, very defensive into that corner. All's with the DT as well.
Oh man, sufferer of the track limits yet again. Wow. Ollie getting frustrated now? I mean, he must be frustrated. Getting so close and then just watching that thing drive off because of superior engine.
Yeah, that's the problem with Paul Ricard. The Porsche is mega here in the corners,
Yeah.
but it can't keep up in the straights. This is the problem for the Porsche.
They need to be careful because there's a green monster coming up behind them.
Is that for position?
No, possibly not. I thought
It's
it
a back
was...
marker.
Is that a back marker?
Yep, that is Vandenhoven in P18 is behind them. But yeah, like you just see the Porsche is so good through the corners.
Yeah.
You just gained half a second there through T1 and 2. That's how ridiculous it is. Well, you also have to counter the fact Michael was running a very old Aston Martin with probably negative rear. Oh, Ollie! Oh, that's gonna be a track warning. Be careful, please. You don't want to drive through.
No, definitely not. We're watching.
We're also noting we're on the penultimate lap as well, by the way.
Yes.
There's probably only going to be one more lap after this. Maybe not. No, I think it will be just one more lap. As it looks like Cairo has pulled about a second gap to Ethan now, so they're not quite as battle anymore. This is really the only battle on track, and it is a mega one.
I think Ethan's maybe accepted P3, which is technically P1 in class. No point in pushing herself.
I agree with you, Henry. The only way Ollie will get this position is probably last lap, last turn, ascend. Obviously, it's risky in itself, and it's not for the same class, so you've got to be risky. You got to weigh the pros with the cons there. But you know, obviously you want pass for the bragging rights of the position, but also you've got to think about your class in the championship, because I'm pretty sure as it stands, Ollie will win at the rookies. Which is kind of mad, 2 Porsches winning the championship 2 times in a row.
Yeah,
and a
absolutely.
Toga Academy car as well.
Yeah, see?
Pokemon in a 10-year-old car, he's doing great. Yeah, he is cooking. He's just putting it in the right place at the right time through the corners.
Yeah.
So the Ollie just can't quite get enough. Hang on, Ethan's back on the tail of Cairo.
Oh, interesting.
Hang on, are we going to get another lap?
I'm just looking where Tom is at the moment.
It's gonna be
very, very close.
It's gonna be up to Tom. He's got a 13-second gap. Will he just back off?
Yeah, I mean,
I think he is backing off because the time is ticking down. Yeah, he's backing off.
yeah.
He's accepting the win.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the last lap.
As Tom Davis comes over, 32 laps done, 33 now, and takes the win. Wow.
What a drive.
These two are still fighting it out halfway around the track for P2 and P3. This is going to have to be... Oh! Wow.
Oh, Ollie, you gonna go down the inside here? Oh!
He's going to try. I mean, he's got, as you say, he's got superior rotation, but is he going to try and do it here? He's been very, very close every single
He's
time.
gonna have. Yeah, he's going nice and wide here to get the better exit, which is what he wants. This is where he's. This is the only chance he's got. These last two corners, he needs to get a move done if he wants it.
He's
Look
tried,
look at that!
He is pushing the car every
I
limit.
don't think he's got. Oh,
Yeah, he doesn't.
oh!
He doesn't.
If he didn't have that bump over the curb, he would have had it.
Yeah.
I think. What a battle!
Wow,
Congrats.
well done. Huge congratulations.
So for class positions, Tom Davis P1, Cairo Samuel P2, and Paul Mike P3 in the AM category.
Amazing.
Rookies, it's gonna be Ethan Paulson P1, Ryan Baird? Is that
Yep.
his name?
Yeah.
In P2, and Ollie Upton in P3 in rookie class. What a race!
Wow. Outstanding. Absolutely.
Absolutely mega battle for.
Yep. That oh, wow. Everybody raced so well. I mean, obviously there were issues on the track, but overall, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm actually going to do something a little bit different here. Yeah, absolutely outstanding. We are going to do very, very quick interviews tonight. They're only going to be a couple of minutes each, and that will be us. Give me a second to try and get this sorted, because if I go in here and then add that. That off. If I don't want to lock that, I'll put that down there. Just talk amongst yourselves. So what I'm doing is I'm running the highlights behind us, because I think that's probably after that race, I think they absolutely deserve the highlights behind. It has reset the driver on screen, but I want to say the final standings: Ollie Upton with 9 votes. Vladimir Beluga, congratulations, P2 in the driver of the day. Cairo, Ethan and Mitch all tied in 3rd place with 2 votes. So absolutely outstanding from that point of view. Right, let's have a quick... Oh my god, have you seen the interview waiting room? Oh my god.
I saw a few minutes ago. Has it got worse?
Oh, 2,
Oh,
4,
there's a few.
6.
There's
Right.
a few people. Oh my.
Okay, we're gonna go with Mr. Aston first, since that was some end to the race there, Michael.
Yeah, I'm sweating out of breath and my heart's beating.
I am not surprised. That was absolutely outstanding. He couldn't get near you on the straights, but every corner you must have been watching your mirrors more than looking forwards.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just Oliver, if you hear this was such a great race, and thank you so much. As you might know, the V12 in corners and braking is an absolute brick, and he didn't touch me once. It was so clean, it was so nice, and that made my whole race.
Amazing. It was so good to watch. You know, P2 and P3 were fighting, but I was flicking between yourselves and P2 and P3. Barry was just glued to use 2. That's how exciting it was at the very end.
It was incredible.
Yeah. So I'm going to take a quick drink and I'll leave Barry to have a quick chat with you.
No, that was. Were you running 0 wing in that thing? You must
3.
have been. You were running 3 wing and you were going that fast. That's nuts.
Yes.
I every lap was just watching you. You could just see visibly the gap getting higher every single lap. But no, that was nuts. It looked like a ton of fun.
It was something between 3 and 4 tenths I gained on the cars behind me when they were in slipstream. It's
Yeah.
incredible. And this was the race I've been waiting for this season so much, because I know the strength of this car, and I know that on the straight nobody's beating me, which happened.
Yeah, no, that was great fun to watch. I'm sure it sounds like you enjoyed it, which is what we love to see.
Yeah, I did. I had a little bit of a downer after the first 10 minutes because I got spun round in what was I, like P6 or P5, which would have been so much greater, but
Yeah.
clawing my way back, having so many awesome fights with everyone, and the last 10 minutes just fending myself off Oliver, it was incredible.
Yeah, no, that was so good. I thought there in the last lap he had you, but he just bounced off the curb in the last corner, and that I unsettled him. I thought it was gonna be side by side right at the end, and it was very very close.
I was so scared when we were entering the third and last sector, because I knew that he could make a move easily somewhere there, and I just tried to park the car at the apex every time, so he
Yeah.
couldn't get a run on me.
No, that's I didn't note that you especially into the double right hander. You just parking the car in the apex, so he just had to brake and couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean,
was-
I didn't do too much. I believe I think it was in a okay manner.
Yeah, no, it
Didn't
was
slam on the-
more. No, it was more than fine. It's just more that's the good defensive tactic. We're probably gonna let you go because we have a few people to get through.
Yeah, I can see.
And we could just keep talking for ages. But no, fantastic racing, man, and good championship. So hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, hopefully. If you put Paul Ricard on there again, I'll definitely join.
Good luck, man. Have a good one.
All right, see ya, guys, and thanks for.
Bye bye. Right, who's next, Mac?
You
Who do you want in
choose.
next?
Sorry, I'm busy trying to do something.
We're gonna get,
at the same time.
Gonna get the rookie winner in. Hello, Mr. Rookie Winner. Oh, are you there, Ethan?
I'm here. I'm here.
That was a mega race from you.
Thanks, man. Thanks. It was a tough race. Yeah, especially at the start.
Yeah,
Especially at the start. Yeah.
it just looked a little bit rough for both you and Oliver at the start. Just getting the Porsche settled into the race looked a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
But you held out and you fought back and you got to P3 overall and P1 in class. So that's an absolutely mega drive. I thoroughly enjoyed watching it.
Yeah. Can only get up better from you with your training, Barry. And I mean, the Porsche has taken me a long time to get used to.
Yeah.
And because of this track where the tires do a full heat cycle,
Mm-hmm.
I thought just changing the ducts a bit would help, but it actually killed my race start. But after my pit strategy, I came back, had a little bit of a fight with Cairo, but my tires were too far gone just to pip him at the end.
Yeah, this track's very hard on the tires, and the Porsche is very, very hard on its rears.
Yeah.
So it's just if you're not careful, you burn through them very, very fast. But no, you had a lot of pace. You and Oliver blocking out the front row was incredible. And we love to see it. So I'm glad to see.
Yeah, we do.
Glad to see it. So I think you're going to actually get a very good position in the championship in the end, especially because it's double points. So.
Oh yes.
I don't know exactly where you'll be, but you'll be quite high up in the championship in the end. So we love
Top
to see
5,
it.
I'm hoping. Top 5. I'm
I
hoping.
think you're going to get top 5. I'm not sure exactly because I didn't bother to work it out, but yeah, no, excellent stuff, man, and I'm very proud of it. All the academy guys
Thank you
tonight,
so much.
you did a fantastic job. I'll let you go.
Thank you.
See you later, man.
Cheers, man.
Right, Mac, who's next? Your turn.
Oh my God, they multiplied. What is going on here?
We'll get Mr. Tom. We'll get the winner in.
Oh yeah, that would be a good idea.
Hello,
well,
Mr. Tom.
Well, Mr. Tom.
Hello, how are you guys?
Hey, not
Oh.
as good as you.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. That's for sure. That was not on my radar this evening.
That was a
How-
mega drive.
You drove superbly, and unfortunately, it was a Max Verstappen race. We really didn't focus on you very much because you were just driving the car on rails. What was going through your mind when you saw Kaya getting the 20-second penalty?
Yeah, I saw the 10 come up a couple corners earlier, and I thought that's all right. We can just stay here. And then he got the 20, and I was thinking, well, that's even better. That would be great. Then we started catching him on track, and I'm thinking, hang on, Cairo and Ollie behind me they're not too far back. Like, this could be a problem here. So I was glad he had just enough space to stay ahead of me until the pit stops.
Mhm.
Then I had a shocking stop, which allowed Cairo to jump me, and we had a bit of fun after that.
Yeah, it was like I say. I mean, you were a good few seconds ahead once you got past Cairo again. And was there any issues for you at all during the race apart from the pit stop?
There was a couple of not incidents, that's maybe the wrong word. There was a couple of close ones with some lapped cars towards the last couple laps. I caught a group of 3, I think 2 of whom were for position. The other one was kind of sandwiched in the middle with nowhere to go.
Right.
And I was thinking, there's 2 laps to go here. I can probably ease off. And I go to ease off, one of them spins in front of me. And I was thinking, that was a bit too close for comfort. Another one then lets me go, which was pretty comfortable. And then almost rear ends me into it must be actually turn 4, but the third proper corner.
Yeah.
And I had to floor it in the braking zone to not get rear-ended. I was thinking, that's pretty uncomfortable. But nothing in kind of racing, so to speak. It was a case of trying not to get distracted by what must have been quite a nice battle behind, actually, with Cairo getting caught.
Yeah.
By third, and also Mank in fourth, I think, was closing the gap, although I couldn't see him so well.
Absolutely. We don't really have an outcome yet because obviously we've got appeals and everything else. I think there might also be a drop round as well. So I mean, at the moment
And
on
double
paper,
points.
you because where did Mank finish third? So he is
I think
getting 88.
I think I worked it out. Tom, you're probably gonna get a minimum of podium.
Yeah.
Here. In the
That
championship
would
overall.
be pretty astonishing.
No,
I
you
certainly
are.
didn't
No,
expect that.
you are on the podium because Jack Wecker's not driving.
Yep.
He didn't drive the last round, so you're definitely on the podium.
So Mank was the only one that was really anywhere near you?
Well, that's
no. Actually, hang on.
I think Tom's won it.
No, I think it's between you and Mike for the win.
Yeah.
Of the championship.
It is. Because Tom's only 14 points behind. And
no, but Kaya obviously DNF'd, so
yeah, so
he's not getting any more points.
Mank is 11 points ahead of Tom, but with the double points, Mank gets 88 and Tom gets 110. So in theory, that's 22. I think in my very basic maths, which was terrible, I think Tom might have just won the rookie championship.
Don't forget the drop round. Mac needs to be calculated in this as well.
Okay, right. I'm going to stop talking.
So there's a bit of logistics to work out, but it's going to be between you and Mank for the win of the championship by the looks of it.
Absolutely.
Well, that's pretty good. To be honest, I don't mind if Mank pips it because we had a great race at Watkins. It was super clean. So yeah, he's a great guy. If I get it, then that, I mean, must be the world's biggest surprise because that was finishing 6th and 7th and 9th, I think, something like that in the previous round. So yeah, no, I'm, to be honest, just really happy that Toga puts it together because the rookie championship with the Ballast in particular, it's worth noting, is really close racing. And I don't know if other people have had the same experience, obviously, but for me, the racing's been really clean all the way through. I had a couple battles with Cairo at Donington. And then at Spa, I had to come back through the pack because of my own mistake. Watkins Glen, I was with Mank for stint 1 of that, at least. It was super close. And then Cairo again in this one. So, yeah, I can only say thank you to the other drivers for being so clean and friendly and welcoming.
Amazing. Right, go and shower yourself off, and we will speak to you very soon.
Cup of tea time.
Huge congratulations again, Tom.
Yeah, thank you, folks. Have a lovely evening.
See you later.
Have a good one.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
What a lovely man. We'll get his counter.
I was going to say let's bring Ollie in because wow, Ollie, did you wish you had maybe mapped the ECU on the Porsche a little bit, added a couple of kilometers onto it?
Kind of. I mean, I'm just happy that I held on to the championship, I think. So.
Yeah, from what I can tell, hang on, you're already leading the championship anyway, so No, I'm pretty sure you've won it. there's quite a few points behind for the next driver, so
Okay.
I think you've won it. No, there's still preliminary and well sort everything out, but from what I can tell, so we'll say you're the preliminary winner. Well done.
Thanks.
No, you and Ethan in particular cooked. You did very, very well.
Yeah. Besides like the first couple of laps where I had like loads of incidents, but the rest of the race it was really good.
One of them wasn't your fault. Obviously there was that one. Literally, you got rear-ended, and then
Yeah.
you did have a little bit of a skill issue, but you saved it, which was incredible.
I nearly broke my finger. I had like one hand on the wheel, and it just snapped on me.
Yeah, it just looked like the average Porsche moment, and then
Yeah.
to keep that out of the wall, that speed was impressive. To be fair,
I just slammed on, hope not someone hooked.
yeah, no, you did a fantastic job, and that fight with Michael at the end was
So fun.
I couldn't keep my eyes off it.
I was gonna
It
send
was-
it, but Gossai was in like 10 seconds, so if I had like a penalty, I thought I was gonna lose the position.
Yeah, as I was saying this, I was like, I think me and Henry mentioned it in the chat, where your only chance was going to be last lap, last corner, really.
Yeah.
And obviously you chose to just keep the third place in class. So, but no, it was an incredible race, and it was an incredible battle to watch. And I'm very, very happy and proud of all the academy guys who absolutely killed it this series.
Yeah, it's
So-
the first season with us, so yeah.
Yeah, well, it might be your only season. You might be too fast to come back.
I want to
Which
get
is
out this Porsche.
Which is a good thing. It's a good thing if you're too fast to come back to rookies. But no, good stuff, man. I'll let you go for the evening, but congratulations on
Thank
your
you.
preliminary win of the championship. And have a good one. I'll catch you later.
Thank you. See you in a bit.
See you later.
See you in a bit. We'll get the next the other championship contender in,
Yes.
Mr. Mustang himself. Welcome in, Mike.
Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, there we go. How's it
Oh, I'm
going?
muted, sorry, I was talking away, muted.
No, you're all good. Looked like you had a pretty clean and fun race yourself.
What a strange race, because I had a bad start, didn't I? And my heart sank, because, I mean, like me P2 in the championship anyway, how am I there? So I thought, right, I need a bit of a result today, and maybe I can sneak into the podiums in that championship, because it's AMS as well, isn't it? I'm
Yeah.
still a rookie in my head, so it'll do me good this. And
Yeah,
I had a bad start, and then so lucky with about 2 or 3 incidents, wasn't I?
yeah.
Did you see it?
The one in the last
yeah.
corner where you scraped by millimeters was pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
Oh,
I watched the incident happen from the helicam. I just saw you in the background just dart left, and I was like, oh my.
I've not seen that view yet. I was just holding my breath. I thought, no. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
did
impressive.
well.
I will say, Mike, it's between you and Tom Davies for the championship.
Yeah, that is, to even be considered up there with them within a handful of sort of points is like a bit of an achievement for me, really, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, you see, like obviously we had the session on Monday, and one of the things
Yeah.
we were talking about was just trying to get out your head a little bit and see. Obviously, you're very, very capable, as we've discussed many a time. So hopefully this will help, because you are very
hopeful
capable and you
things
deserve it.
sometimes, and your advice really helps. And yeah, over the past sort of 6 weeks or something, I've changed a little bit in the right direction, haven't I? Really, so
Yeah, no, you're absolutely doing
nice at the minute.
fantastic.
yeah, nice car as well.
Yeah, no, you're doing fantastic, and it was great to see. And you had a good race and a clean race. I don't think you're actually involved in really any contacts that I saw, anyway.
No, I don't think so today.
No,
There was a little on 1 second. Oh, it was a side thing on it. The Mercedes sort of coming back on.
oh yeah,
Sort
was
of
just a-
indicated though to let him go on the straight, and then he didn't have the speed, so like I sort of carried on and give him room, and I think that's where that contact sort of came from.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, but literally you had a fantastic race, and
yeah, it
well
was- yeah.
done. Obviously the championship standings will be out in the next few days because we have to do appeals and sort all the double points and the drop round and whatever else out. So we'll be doing that, and then we'll get it out and we can see. But
And yeah,
Good
all drivers all done really well. Had good races really in every race this season. I can't
Yeah.
remember anything really bad, and like, everyone's attitude's really good. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's been fun this season.
Fantastic. We'd love to hear it. I'll let you go because we have a couple more to interview still.
Yeah, no, it was a good one.
But
Yeah.
no.
All right, enjoy your night, lads. Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
You
too,
too,
man.
man.
Catch you
Take
later.
care.
Bye, bye. Right, your choice next.
Let's bring Kev in if he's there. He's muted and
He's
deafened at the
deafened.
moment, so we'll see if he comes back. Who else we still got to do? Cairo and Ches.
And
Let's bring
we'll
Cairo.
bring Cairo in. Yeah.
Hello.
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 Oh,
You actually had a very good race tonight.
Yeah, I did. Better than Spa.
It was surprising, which I'm only joking.
How polite of you.
I'm only joking. No, you did. You absolutely cooked this race. That was good stuff.
Now, my main question is, did you get my turn one move on stream?
I don't know.
It would have been on stream because I think I was watching from a helicam.
Hang on, let me look. I've got the stream still up, so I'll look.
I went them on the outside of 4 cars in one corner.
Amazing.
Oh, was that
PhD4 in-
you that was? Hang on.
I
Hang
just
on,
sent it on the outside.
Oh yeah, I can see you. Yeah, you did.
Good. Because I'm gonna make a clip out of that.
Yeah, that was a cracking move. To be fair, I was watching the 4 wide that was behind that that didn't go so well.
I was just praying. It was such a good move. I was praying that we didn't get a red flag because I knew I couldn't repeat it.
Yeah, no, that was a great move. To be fair, and you were battling with Tom for a good bit as well, and then he just McLarened his way out.
I mean, I already know I don't have a pace for him. Bloody 54.8s. But
Yeah,
I was just trying to force him into a mistake, trying to force him into a drive through, just anything that could nerf him anymore.
Yeah. No, but you did well, and then you were holding off Ethan as well at the end.
Somehow, on 3 track limit warnings.
Oh,
It's getting very close.
you used all your speed tokens then.
Mm-hmm. I'm just glad to end the season on the podium. First Toga podium in the Toga Academy car.
Good stuff, man. We'd love to see it. Now, proud of all the Toga guys tonight. You all did a fantastic job.
I survived about 35 seconds of penalties this time.
Yeah, for once.
Can't guarantee the same for pro season.
Well, I'll be watching.
Oh well.
I'll be watching from my bonnet cam because I think I'm driving in it potentially.
Oh.
No.
If you're ahead of me, then I'm using you as a breaking point.
Please
just
don't.
saying. Just saying.
You are talking to the head of Academy, by the way. just remember that.
That promote me to esports before then, in that case.
No. No, we'll let you go because we have a couple more people still to interview. But good job tonight,
I've got
man.
cheesy chips in the oven. Thank you.
Oh, nice one. Enjoy that.
I had it pre-lined up for the podium.
Good man. Go enjoy that. Sure,
Alright.
we'll catch you later.
Good night.
See you
See you
later. Kevin, how are you?
Mac and Barry.
Hello.
Mac and Barry. It sounds like cheesy chips or like hot dogs and salsa or something.
I'll tell you what, we're better than cheesy chips.
Oh,
without
a doubt.
wow, dude, that's a high bar.
The-
Yeah, yeah.
You had a busy race.
Do I have a sign in the back of my car that says "kick me" or something?
I think you might because you get involved in a lot of incidents, but most of them are not your fault.
Yeah,
and it's
I get to the last corner, and there are cars perpendicular to the racetrack. One going forward, one going backwards. I'm like, okay, should I go left? No, he's rolling left. Okay, so I'll stay in the middle. Okay, no, he's not holding his brakes, so he's rolling into the middle of the track, and I'm like, I don't have a teleport gear.
At that point, you just have to pick a side and hope.
Yeah. So I was like, I was going to give myself my own driver of the day. I think I totally overperformed.
No, you did a great job. You where did you finish in like P7 or 8 overall or something like that?
Or somewhere, I think like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you did it, especially with a very badly damaged car as well. You did a great job.
Look, that the BMW isn't that fast, especially through that right-hander at the end of the long straight.
Uh-huh.
And after being bashed around, it was your heart in your mouth stuff every time. Every time you went around there. Amazingly, didn't get a track cut. The only track cut I got was avoiding a back marker at some point.
Good stuff.
But yeah, now I got to learn some racecraft to not be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, sometimes it can't be helped, but yeah, it's something that you can build awareness on. So if you want help with that, you know where to go.
yeah. But I just want to say that the second half of the race is pretty boring for me. I was trying to follow along the stream, listening to you guys chat. It sounds like there was an epic battle with Michael.
Yeah, Michael and Oliver were.
Oliver, yeah, it sounded pretty hectic.
Yeah, Oliver was so fast in the corners, but that the Aston was so fast in the straights, and he just parked it on the apexes so he couldn't get past. And it was just.
Yeah, I think
mental.
after the pit stop, Michael was just behind me. I think he was like right behind me after the pit stops because I had a long stop because of the damage.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'd get to the straight and I'd be like, okay, it's a decent gap, like 0.6 or something, and you just see it tick down.
Yep.
You get to like halfway down the straight and you're like, damn it, is he gonna make a move?
Yeah, he clocked 291 kilometers an hour as the fastest speed.
That's like well over 10 Ks over what I was doing in the BM, and I was running as little wing as I could get away with.
Yeah, he was fast.
No, it's terrifying. This track is so frustrating to drive. It really is. And
it's very difficult to drive.
Yeah, and I think Callum made a really great comment in the mentoring session the other day. He says you have to be patient. A lot of corners, you can't just put your foot down. You have to sort of feather it through the corners to be fast. So you actually it has to feel slow to go fast, which I still haven't wrapped my head around. But let me not talk too much. I think you got other people to chat to. But I just want to say, as ever, I love driving in this series. It looks like I'll never get out of this series, but that's okay because I have fun.
You'll get out of it at some point. Don't worry.
Yeah, but it's awesome, and like keep doing it. I'll be here next season, and good fun. Thank you, Toga. Thank you guys for everything.
No problem. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you later, Kevin.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye bye. And we've got one more, last but certainly not least, Mr. Ches. Come on in.
Ches!
Oh, hello.
Welcome in, my guy.
Sorry, there was 400 people wanting interviewed tonight.
Yeah, I noticed. So, who here was in charge of?
I hear you.
Oh,
I can hear you now. What? Discord moment.
Who was in charge of what?
Yeah. Who here was in charge of nominating driver of the day?
Everyone.
Everybody, the people in the chat. Why?
Oh no, that's voting. I was thinking more nominating who gets to be voted for. Because I had an amazing race.
You did. You had a great race.
You had a really good race. The only problem is nobody voted for you. You're gonna have to get people involved. You're gonna have to get your friends and family watching.
Yeah, because Ollie, who won the driver of the day, there was like half of his friends and family looked to be part of it.
Well, the problem is I don't have any friends.
Oh, Chase, that's not true.
Yeah, you do.
You should.
Well, are you gonna vote for me?
I'll vote for you next time.
I voted for one of the Toga Academy guys because they were cooking.
Of course you did.
Well, yeah, I have to be slightly biased.
Slightly.
Just slightly. But no, you did a great race. You seem to keep it out of trouble, which is perfect at this track.
Yeah, I had slight door banging on lap 1 and slight door banging like just after the pits. So it went well. I was dreading this race for the entire season, knowing fully well that I absolutely despise Paul Ricard.
As most people do.
Yeah. So, I was worried 2 hours ago.
was worried an hour ago as well. But yeah, it turned out quite well. I think that's my highest finish in a rookies race the
Good
past
stuff,
couple of
man.
years, or past couple of seasons at least.
That's what we like to hear. Good job, man. You did a great job. You finished like P12 or something overall, wasn't it?
It said 12th when I crossed the line. Then I went back to the pits and it said 13th. So somewhere around there.
Yeah, I knew it was around there. I couldn't remember the exact position because there's so many people. Couldn't remember all the positions. But yeah, no, you did a great job. You almost cracked the top 10.
Yeah, I started P22 as well, so I'm happy.
Yeah, no, you did a great job, and especially getting through the pack like that because there was some serious incidents as well to try and avoid.
Yeah, I did a massive undercut.
Yeah, no, fantastic stuff, man. Good job, and hopefully we'll see you for the next season.
Definitely.
Nice one, man. Well, we'll let you go because we've been interviewing for the past 25 minutes.
Yeah, sounds good.
I still haven't had dinner yet, so I need to wrap up shortly.
Okay,
Probably should do that then, yeah.
Take care of yourself, Ches. It was great seeing you on the track.
Yeah.
Have a good
one, man.
You too.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, Mr. Brundle. Then, wow, what a season! It's been so good. Ups and downs, good tracks, bad tracks, but yeah, I mean a very solid performance from everybody, not just the Toga team, but everybody in general. And I think it just proves that the academy is 100% working when you see the names consistently coming up. I mean, Mank, I couldn't be more prouder of Mank if I tried. Just from where he's been to where he is now, what a rise. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say thank you very much to everybody who's been watching, not just tonight, but the entire season, season 13 of Rookies. Thank you for all love and support. I'm going to leave it with Mr. Barry Brundle to finish off tonight so he can now go and get his dinner.
Yeah, I can't really add much more to that. Just no, it's rookie season is always the staple of Toga because it's such a great championship. Lots happen. It's always a good fight. So check out for season 14, probably coming in the next few weeks, I would imagine. Don't think it's going anywhere. So keep an eye out for that, and we have a lot more coming up. We have the Pro Series starting next week. We have the 5,000 SimGrid followers endurance championship thingy coming up as well.
Yep.
Our mini endurance is still going on, and we have a proper endurance championship that's going to be going throughout the year as well later on. So there's plenty to keep out for. Plus, obviously, there'll be rookies coming back probably, and there'll be other little bits and pieces coming through. So keep an eye out for that. And LMU as well is picking up as well. So keep an eye out. There's a lot happening. And yeah, just thanks to everyone for coming and joining and listening to us yap, as we always do. The best commentary team in the server.
Exactly. In the world, I heard, but you know.
in the sorry, yes, I misspoke. In the world, yes. Backed by SimGrid as well.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'll not keep anyone any longer. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.